Tape this show and peg this to your YouTube account or whatever, folks. You all got worked, and I'm sorry, but you're a moron if you believe in this collusion.
Well, for many on the left, Mueller's takedown of the president is what they live for, literally, according to NPR. So what happens if the report doesn't really have anything in it at the end?
We're depending on Mr. Mueller.
Don't cry.
The most serious question in this investigation, the reason Robert Mueller started it, is did the current president of the United States assist the Kremlin in an attack on our democracy? And if Mueller, after 2 years, comes back and says, I don't have the evidence to support that charge, that's a reckoning. That's a reckoning for progressives and Democrats who hope that Mueller would essentially erase the 2016 election. It's a reckoning for the media. It's a reckoning around the country if, in fact, after all this time, there was no collusion.
And I said that's disgusting.
I believe that we have everything that it needs to basically impeach him. Yeah. I believe that, and you're absolutely right. We're depending on Mr. Mueller.
Maniacs!
We're depending on Mr. Mueller.
Nothing. What will happen with the media? Nothing will happen. Tape this show and peg this to your YouTube account or whatever, folks. Nothing will happen. They will move on. They will not be embarrassed, horrified, and disgusted like normal, rational people who make mistakes, like you and I, would be.
These people are sick.
Crap people. They won't do any of that. None of that will happen.
So Al Capone's vault is finally opened, and there's nothing in it, and they pretend it's full of gold?
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I mean, we wouldn't have had this investigation or any of these investigations without the core claim that there was collusion. No collusion, no legitimacy.
Dude, these people are insane.
So, I mean, I guess there's nothing we can do about that.
Tucker, think about this, right? We have heard nothing, not a scintilla, a shred of evidence that Trump colluded with foreign Russian actors to overthrow the election. Not a scintilla of evidence that any of that is true, correct?
Except, of course, for the never-Trumpers.
Now, we do know, as a matter of fact, that the dossier, this fake thing, was used to spy on the Trump team.
My client would like to say that he's innocent, and we're going to keep fighting to prove it as long as it takes.
Now, this additional information that's going to come out is described 3 different ways. I wrote it down. Jim Comey described it as the dreaded air quotes here, the mosaic of information, right? John Brennan described it as the corpus of intelligence. And Andy McCabe described it as articulable facts. Articulable meaning, is somebody ever going to articulate what these facts are? Because all we have is a hoax dossier, and we've heard about this for 2 years. Is anyone ever going to articulate what the actual facts are? The answer is no, because there are no facts.
Because it was fake news.
You all got worked, and I'm sorry, but you're a moron if you believe in this collusion hoax.
It's all a phony deal, folks.
I'm really sorry to tell you that, but you're really stupid.
Other than that, it's wonderful.
Because you believe in something, you believe in an Aesop's fable.
They're trying to take you out with bullshit.
There is no evidence. This did not happen. You believe in Sasquatch. No, there's more evidence. Sasquatch.
We're depending on Mr. Mueller.
Sasquatch. Sasquatch. Sasquatch.
You have the courage to speak the truth, to do what is right, and to fight for what you believe, and keep doing it.
Damn bird.